To find the area of this right triangle, Diego and Jada used different strategies. Diego drew a line through the midpoints of the two longer sides, which decomposes the triangle into a trapezoid and a smaller triangle. Then he rearranged the two shapes into a parallelogram. That's those three images there. And Jada made a copy of the triangle, rotated it, and lined it up against one side of the original triangle so the two triangles make a parallelogram. That's those two images at the bottom. Explain how Diego might use his parallelogram to find the area of the triangle. Well, Diego's parallelogram has a base of 3 feet and a height of 4 feet. So its area is 12 square feet, 3 times 4. Since the original triangle and the parallelogram are composed of the same parts, they have the same area. Explain how Jada might use her parallelogram to find the area of the triangle. Well, Jada's parallelogram has a base of 3 and a height of 8. So its area is 24 square feet. Because it is composed of 2 copies of the right triangle, she could divide the area of 24 by 2 to get 12 square feet. Number 2. Find the area of the triangle, explain or show your reasoning. Well, you can just lop off the top here, fold that over, and create a rectangle that you know how to find the area of. 2 and 6 is the base and the height to get 12 square units. Another thing you can do is make an exact copy of the original triangle, rotate it around so you can make a rectangle. And we have a base of 6 and height of 4. You can multiply those together. Get 24, but you have to divide it by 2 because you only want half of that to get 12 square units. You can do the same thing with the other triangle. We have a height of 3 there and a base of 4. 3 times 4 is 12. But remember, you have to divide that by 2 to get 6 units. Which of the 3 triangles has the greatest area? Show your reasoning. Well, we can use those same strategies as before. We can double the triangle and create a rectangle. We can find the area of the rectangle, which is 4 times 5, which is 20, but we want half of that, so we divide it by 2 to get 10 square units. The next triangle, we can duplicate that and create a parallelogram, and we know how to find the height and the base of a parallelogram. We have a height running perpendicular from the base. It is 5, and the base is 4 units, so we just multiply the 4 times 5 to get 20, and then we divide it by 2 to get the 10 square units. And same for the last strategy. We have a base of 4, and we're just going to count up 4 to create that other triangle to complete the parallelogram. The height is going to be the same in this situation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We take the 4 times 5, that is 20. 20 divided by 2, since we just want the area of one triangle, which is going to be 10 square units. So as it works out, they all have the same area. 10 square units. All right, number 4, draw an identical copy of each triangle such as the 2 copies together form a parallelogram. Here I'm just kind of counting the units, 3 up and 2 over, and then went down, 3 down and 2 over to find the vertex for that other triangle. I'm going to put them together and we have a parallelogram there composed of 2 identical triangles. Do the same strategy here, down 2 over 1 and up 2 over 1 to find the vertex of that triangle, connect the lines, and we have a parallelogram. Finally, I'm just going to count 4 on the right side and then 4 up on the left side to find my new point and then connect the dots. Number 5, a parallelogram has a base of 3.5 units and a corresponding height of 2 units. What is its area? Well, the area is just going to be the base times the height of a parallelogram. So the base is 3.5 and the height is 2. So our area is just going to be 7 square units. B, a parallelogram has a base of 3 units and an area of 1.8 square units. What is the corresponding height for that base? Well, the area equals base times height. The area is 1.8 and the base is 3, so what is the height? Well, we can take 3 and multiply it by some number to get 1.8. And to figure out what that number is, we can divide it by 1.8 divided by 3. So let's do the long division, carry the decimal, or bring up the decimal point, and it looks like 3 goes into 1.8 6 times, so it's going to be 0.6. 0.6 units as the height. And see, a parallelogram has an area of 20.4 square units. If the height that corresponds to the base is 4 units, what is the base? So area, of course, equals base times height. 20.4 for the area, the base, or the height is 4, and the base is what's missing. So we're going to do the same thing. 4 times what number is 20.4? We can find that by taking 20.4 and dividing it by 4 to get that number. Let's do the long division on the side, and it looks like we get 5.1. So the base is 5.1 units. All right, I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.